Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Claudia and I am in after spending the day with my sister whom you saw earlier in the vlog when we went to pick up a few items from a Korean supermarket. So now I am home. I got so much done today. I have got to do a video on the power of writing something down, and I don't want to just stand here and talk about it. I want to sit down and talk to you about it. I may talk to you about it and do my makeup, but I'm back in the house and my handyman has been here and done lots of stuff that I've been aiming to do for a while, but it's done today. Collard greens are behind you on this table. But what I want to do is definitely chit chat with you and prepare my dinner for tonight. So what are we going to be chit chatting about? We are going to be chit chatting about body image and cooking. So you've got to love your body no matter what body you're in. You've got to love your body. This is the body of a 62-year-old. This is a 62-year-old body. So if you haven't seen one lately, this is one. I love the body that I'm in, and in order to change the body that you're in, even if you're loving it, even when you're loving it, I think you have got to love the body that you're in to start off with. You have got to say, this is my body and I love it. Then I believe you can begin to make leeway into how you want to walk out on changing whatever you want to change with your body. Now, there was a time, I'm going to tell you guys, there was a time when I had shotgun boobs. They were just teeny weeny beanie little boobs that were like this, and they stood out like this. Like a Dillinger. Like a little pistol. They stood out. And I didn't really need a bra. I did need a bra. They were just... And that was that way. It was that way until I would say, maybe 11, 12, 13. And I know some 11, 12, 13-year-olds today are voluptuous, but I wasn't. I was skinny. My whole body was super skinny. And as you can see, I'm not skinny now. Though by some people's terms, I am skinny. You know, I conscientiously work on holding my abs in like this so that you tighten them, because I've heard it said that that is an isometric pull. And you just... When you're standing, you keep your back straight and you pull. I know for some of you going, okay, you've been saying you're going to take your weave off and it's growing and growing and you still have it on in the video. And what does that have to do with your isometric pull and keeping your back straight? I just thought about my weave and my hair and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take it off when I take it off, so you sit right there and watch. But I am going to take it off, but not now. But nonetheless, you keep your back straight when you're walking, standing, or sitting. And I think you should do that isometric pull and keep everything pulled in just to teach or train your waist to be tight or tighter or as tight as it can be. And also to work on keeping your core pulled together and strong. Because anybody could do the plop and let it go boom and just hang out. And then it looks ratchet and awful when you're walking around like that. I mean, then your shoulders would have to slump and you'd be walking around like this. But you don't wish to do that. You want to pull it in, and for as long as you can, be aware of who you are, a strong, sexy woman, intelligent in your own body, and do that. Okay, so that is why I'm standing here with my abs pulled in. And I've had a child, so my abs ripple, and you have the skin that's like it's puckered, because it's not 18-year-old skin. I mean, just that was quite a few years ago, 50, 40 years ago. Okay, well, maybe not that much, but that's a while ago. And back to the boobs. So my aunt called them shotgun titties, and and she probably, maybe she would remember that today, but I don't know. I'm going to go over here and close this window in case somebody thinks I'm filming for them. And it was a running joke that they were little and shotgunish. And I was always looking at, you know how we do, we look at our friends and we're like, oh, she's got a little bit more than I do. She's got 1 or 2 inches more. They stick out more. They're fuller at the bottom. And I say we, but it's got to be other people who experience this, where we look over at someone else and we're like, I wish, oh, how I wish I had boobs like that. We tend to look at other people and want what they have. And that's what happened to me. I was forever looking at my friends thinking, oh, her boobs are nice. I wish my boobs looked like that. And I had my little training bra, and I think I went through a period of trying to stuff it, at least sometimes when I was at a party or something. But I don't remember stuffing it like through the week for school. I do remember rolling up my skirts so that I could go to school with a short skirt instead of the longer skirts that my dad had us wearing to school. In my family, you just couldn't go to school like some of the girls walking and popping it with skirts right here. You had to have that skirt down here, and that was that. But the older I got and my breasts started filling in a little more and a little more, but not as much as other people. I don't know if it's because I'm 5'1", and 5'1", maybe with my jeans, my makeup was that my breasts didn't come in until much later. So at one point before my baby? Before I had my baby? It was before 28, because I had my baby at 28. So I was thinking, I need a boob job. I need a boob job. I want a boob job. And I'm telling you, boob job was all I heard. Boob job. Look at boob job. And I even made an appointment because, I was working, I was teaching, I had my money. I could go and check out how much a boob job would be. And at the time, I learned that a breast augmentation was $5,000. At the time, it was $5,000, and I was thinking, should I put $5,000 on my breasts to have bigger breasts and breasts that would never go boop? Because I have a friend, and she got a boob job, and hers just looked so beautiful, and they stood up like, I'm here, I'm in the room. Did you not see me? And she said they would never drop. And I was thinking, maybe I should do the same thing. I'm thinking about it. And then someone was telling me, girl, don't you do that, because the older you get, she was like, the older you get, they are going to come in of their own accord. And you will fill out, and if you never had a décolletage or a cleavage, you will have some soon. A whole lot, maybe. Look at the other women in your family, and you will see just about how your boobs will come in. And after my pregnancy, when I was 28, they were fuller, but they went down because that was breast milk and I was breastfeeding, and when I stopped, they got smaller. Well, needless to say, recently, as in maybe a little bit before the pandemic, boobs came in. Hello. Hi, Claudia. We've been waiting to say hello to you all your life, and now we're here. We've shown up, girl. So when you come out of the house for quarantine, bam, we're going to be right there to greet the world. And I'm like, ooh, yeah. And I've never been able to just do this. And boobs are right. They're not like right under here, but I know that they're there. I'm like, okay, they are there. And no, I'm not saying I have a problem with them. I don't. It's just that they're so new. They are so new to me. I'm like, hey girls, where y'all been? Where y'all been playing? Okay, I'm glad you all came out, at this time. I'm glad that you came, but let me get kind of acclimated to you guys. You ladies, I love you though. But it's different when you haven't had something and then all of a sudden you get it. It's like, oh, where did you come from? But once again, something else. I think what spurred them on to come out and say that, hey Claudia, what's up girlie, is that since this pandemic has hit, no exercise, no gym videos, but recently I have started going back to walking outside with my sisters, but no exercising and eating anytime I thought about eating. No limits on the eating. That means eating at midnight, eating at 1 o'clock, eating at 3, watching a movie, going to bed. Let me tell you, that pads you up, and especially if you're not working out. So my weight has, I think, come here. I don't mind it here. If I could keep certain weight, I would keep my weight here and any weight that I picked up here. But this, I'm not saying I was flat before the pandemic, because you guys know I wasn't, because I was working on flattening my waist before the pandemic and building my tush. But now I'm working hard on dropping all of this. So yes, I have gained weight like everybody else. And once you can face something and come with it, yes, girl, I don't have to film videos from here up and just talk from here up and that's all you see. I want you to see what this body looks like when it picks up that weight. So these are pants. These are small that I've had before forever and a day and a couple of years. So I can still get in them. It's just that they could be flatter here. So if I let my stomach hit my back wall, it's going to look like this eventually. I need a respirator, and I'll get it together one day. And I'll be like, hey guys, hey y'all, I got it together, but it ain't tonight. And if I do need to get started cooking, or I'm going to be up eating late. But I want you to hang with me while I cook and just talk periodically about your weight journey. I really hadn't had a weight journey because I've always been little. I've always been not even little, skinny. I was so skinny that I had to, in college, take iron tablets. I was so anemic. But now I ran across a doctor and she said every woman should be taking prenatal vitamins because they have everything that a woman would need with those vitamins. Although you could get one a day for women, such as that. But prenatal. So I do take the prenatals, and my sister always goes, Claudia, don't you know the prenatals? Well, they don't call me Claudia. They say, Tootsie, don't you know the prenatals are making you fat? But I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think I got fat just from eating and not exercising. And not only that, I do take cod liver tablets. So those are my vitamins for right now. But I may start taking a couple of other vitamins just to, check periodically where I am with my nutrition and my fitness. Right now, I am super duper dehydrated. I just got up, got on my day, went over, helped my sister, and then exercised, kept moving because I had to meet my handyman today. So I know it's ratchet beyond belief, but I didn't really drink anything. This plastic straw is really a no-no in this house because I'm very aware of plastic straws and plastic in general. So I try not to bring plastic home with groceries just because plastic is not biodegradable and it sits in landfills. So since Nazi was doing a research paper of 5 paragraphs for his digital learning days, it made me even more conscientious of leaving plastic in the stores. Did you know that celery juice is so good for you? I'm dehydrated, so what I'm going to do is make some celery juice, and then I'm going to go on and let you see what I'm preparing for dinner. This is my juicer. You guys, do you have one like that? It fits whole food, so you could drop a whole apple or tomato in it. It's Hamilton Beach. So I'm going to wash the parts to this. I haven't used it in a while. And then I'm going to juice some celery juice, like I said, before I put this dark purple cabbage on. This baby right here, we're going to make this work. Celery juice. Some more celery. I mean, how do you ladies feel about your bodies? And how do you dolls and guys feel about your bodies where you are in this period in quarantine? Are you satisfied with your bodies? Are you fluffier? What are you doing to work on it? Because I've already said, I do walk for mine, and I've been walking like 5 miles, 3 miles, 6 miles. And then recently I started back watching Annabelle Hayes here on YouTube, and I just follow her. I do the weights, and I gotta watch Janae Penn. I really love her, but I did the bands the other day, so I felt like, I gotta get back to my old self with the exercise. You just want to move forward healthy and fit. For those of you who are single, you never know who you might meet when your feet walk these streets. So you got to be ready to say hello. Hey, what's up? I don't know. Maybe we can have something special. Want to go home and see a movie on Netflix? Want to do it on FaceTime? Restaurants are opening up. We can go get some food and eat it in the park. Celery is a master drink. Its benefits are many. One, it helps with the production of collagen, which makes you look younger. Celery is fabulous for the liver, helping it to perform properly. It offers the liver vitamins and iron, and it protects the liver with a natural antioxidant known as PQQ. Your bones will become stronger with celery. Celery clears up acne. Celery is essential for bone health. It contains calcium and silicon, and they regenerate and strengthen damaged bones. Celery juice helps with anxiety and depression. It lowers cholesterol levels and it's full of fiber. It even contains a chemical known as folate, which reduces bad LDL cholesterol levels. Maybe I should do a what's in my fridge video next. Celery juice improves our blood flow, stabilizes blood pressure, and even purifies the bloodstream. It has vitamins A, K, and C. It also contains iron and magnesium. If you want to learn more about celery juice and its benefits to the body, visit the YouTube channel Bright Side, where I got lots of information about celery juice. Celery juice helps in weight loss, and most importantly, at least to me, celery juice protects the body from cancer. The juice contains a pignon, which is proven to fight cancer at every stage. Whole glass. Oh, goodness. Did you know that collard greens had several health benefits for the body? Yes, they may be a tough, sturdy green, but they are rich in vitamins and calcium. Collard greens help lower cholesterol and reduce the risk of cancer. Now, while collards were already being grown in the southern colonies, they didn't gain popularity until the African slaves began preparing them in their unique ways and dishes. This information can be further explored on www.discoversouthcarolina.com. In this part of the vlog, I will be preparing my golden, beautiful cornbread. So look carefully at every step because it's right here. Very simple.
Next level. Next level. Next level. Next level. 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 Next level.
These collards will be popped into the freezer and prepared later with black-eyed peas, jasmine rice, and cornbread. And ooh, shall I not forget the cranberry sauce. Yum, yum, yum. I think New Year's goodness ought to happen any time you want it.
Next level.